Once you have your Skywalker connected, as you can see over here, it's already connected. We're gonna add some profiles to your Hibean app. That way you can utilize those as references when you're about to roast. So in order to do that, you go to this icon over here, which is the to your left, the middle icon. You can see a Skywalker com. You press, as you can see, I already have a list of multiple profiles. You can select your own, or you can select recommended profiles from Hibean. So you select plus, and in this case I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna select I want to add the washed light 021. So I'm gonna be adding those. I believe it's already there, but this is how you go about adding a profile to your app. So I'm gonna say and then of course you can add a little bit more details over here. You can create automations, you could do a lot of fancy stuff, but for beginners I just recommend adding this profile. Obviously if you're going for medium, choose medium. So go ahead and confirm. So now I already have my wash light, so I'm gonna click on it. Actually we're gonna go to the roast page, and then from there you're gonna be able to select it, I believe. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna go to my device, right? And see, it's already showing over here wash light. So right now I have, actually I'm gonna be roasting about 350 grams right now. Okay, you do that. If you are selecting a different profile, all the ones that you already added are gonna show over here. So in this case, like I said, we're gonna do wash light. We're gonna select that, confirm, and then I can go start manual roasting. Okay. One thing that you gotta keep in mind over here is that I don't like to do the automatic preheating, because it will put your heater at 100%. So I usually like to preheat it myself. But if you go here, this is where you can actually enable it. You can enable automatic preheating. But if you do that, it's gonna utilize 100% of your heater, which is not recommended. I usually like to keep it at 90% or lower. In this case, because this new Skywalker has a more powerful bulb, I'm gonna use about 80%, and I'm gonna do 190 as my heating temp, target temp. So I'm gonna start I'm gonna turn on my heater, my fan, my drum. I'm gonna start my heater, and I'm gonna go my fan, I'm gonna leave it about 50, and then my heater I'm gonna take it to 80. Okay. And then basically over here you're gonna see that my temperature is already rising to 31, 32, 33. Obviously it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna pause this video over here because I don't want to bore you, and then I'm gonna come back in when it's almost close to 190. Alright, it's almost getting there to I pressed the heating.
Preheat flow. Auto heating to 190.0 degrees Celsius.
So I have forgotten to select that, but I'm already at the heating temperature that I want. I'm gonna see it automatically turn off my heater because it knows that I'm already at that temperature. So it will auto adjust, right? But if I go here, I think it automatically selected the auto heating, so I'm gonna go ahead and disable that. So my heater is at 80 right now. Sorry about that, hopefully I didn't confuse you guys, but essentially you wanna you wanna preheat your unit to close to 190. Once you're there, you wanna press charge. So we're gonna wait until it gets to 190, and we're gonna charge the beans. So 188, 189. Okay, I'm gonna charge my beans right now. Press charge. And
Automation triggered. Disable PID. Set heater to 60%. Set fan speed to 60%. Preheat ended. Turn off PID.
So because I selected this profile, my heating element automatically dropped to about 60%. So once it's getting close to the turning point, you know right now you're letting your beans absorb that heat slowly. But right now, once we get to the turning point, I'm gonna increase it just a little bit.
Turning point detected.
See, the unit automatically did it for me. It detected the turning point and automatically decreased it by 5 points, my heater. The device itself did it. I didn't have to do it. So it's automatically doing it for me. But you always want to keep an eye on it. See right now your rate of rise. It's gradually going up. And that's what you want. You don't want it to go all over the place. So because I believe I selected the this profile, it's basically Hibean is automatically following it, as opposed to you messing with the temperature, right, or the heater percentage. So right now, typically the next stage of the beans are gonna be the dry stage, which usually I believe is around 148 Celsius. Once it gets there, I think it's good to let the Hibean know that it's already at the dry stage. So right now 125. So the Hibean is automatically doing it, which is cool. You know, I'm just kind of showing you how to let the Hibean help you with the heater. The only thing with this is that sometimes, you know, I don't like when Hibean controls the heater more than 85%. I usually like to keep it below that to, you know, to not put too much stress on that bulb. Okay, so right now it's 133, and as you can see, the rate of rise, it's about 7.7, 7.8. So which means that every minute the temperature is gonna change by 7.6.
Set heater to 60%. Set fan speed to 70%.
Okay, this it's automatically doing it, right? So as you can see, increase the fan a little bit, and it also increased the I believe the heater element a little bit. Yeah, it was a 55 and he ramped it to 60 on his own. So I'm still kind of learning this automation, because typically I use just manual roasting where basically I don't select any profile. But I decided to make a roast following a profile. That way new users can kind of take advantage of this. I'm gonna do another video where I do everything manual. That's my preferred method, but this one kind of like gives you a good profile. You just gotta keep an eye on your heater, make sure that Hibean doesn't take the heater more than 85%. So I was hoping to make this video less than 15 minutes, but because of the heater, it's at about 60%. I think it's gonna take a little bit longer, so please just bear with me. My plan is for you guys to watch this video once and basically just learn how to do it on your own. So as you can see, your rate of rise is increasing, 8.5. So about 150. That's typically where the drying end typically ends. That portion you have to select. So I just press on DE for the drying that it ended. So right now my rate of rise is about 8.7.
Automation triggered. Set heater to 65%.
See, as you can see right now, it increased the heater a little bit. So these profiles, I believe they are done by experts, right? So we'll see how the beans come out. But typically, honestly, when I do manual roasting, I usually set my temperature at 80% heater, and then I keep that temperature until I'm getting close to 150 Celsius. That's when I start reducing it a little bit by 5% and so. And I've been getting pretty good results with that, and my rate of rise is always pretty good. So this is actually the first time that I'm doing this somewhat automatic roasting. So far it's looking pretty damn good. I mean, the curve is pretty steady. Your rate of rise, that's what you want. You want it to be steady. I don't like it right now that it's increasing quite a bit. So I think that it's gonna start reducing the heater level right now, but I don't want to mess with it. We'll see what it does. But definitely I'm gonna do another video when I do everything manually. So we're getting close to 170 Celsius. So these beans that I'm roasting are from Guatemala, bourbon type. They usually crack about 185, 190 sometimes. Once I hear the first crack, I'm basically going to click on the first crack event. That way artisan can detect that or know that.
Automation triggered. Set heater to 50%.
Okay, you see
Set
that?
fan
It
speed to 80%.
decreased the heater. It knows that the first crack is gonna hit anytime soon. So that's good. I wanted to see that actually, because I want to make sure that my beans develop. Okay, I heard the first crack at 178. Wow, pretty good. So let me wait for another one, just to, usually you don't want to push on the first crack, right? You want to hear maybe a second one. There we go, I heard it. So I'm gonna click on event. So now it's about my developing time for my beans. So I really hope that this thing, you know, I don't know when it's gonna stop or drop or ask me to drop the beans, but I don't want to take this bean more than 195 Celsius, you know, and I want to hit at least, you know, 1 minute of development. So let's see. 38 seconds. That's good. And you see the rate of rise is decreasing. That's good. That's good. So 190. Oh man, I think it's probably gonna hit about 1 minute and 30 seconds probably for my development, which is good. You know, you want to keep it at, you know, between 1 and 2 minutes. 1.5, I think is good. So 195. That's when I want to drop my beans. So let me get everything ready over here. 195. Okay, I'm pretty happy right now so far because it's been developed for over a minute and 20 seconds.
Roasting completed.
Okay, stop. I'm gonna
Automation
stop.
triggered.
Stop,
Voice
drop.
announcement. Roasting
Confirm.
completed. Turn off heater. Automation triggered. Set fan speed.
Damn, pretty damn good. I'm gonna see if I can take some pictures and upload them later to the video, hopefully. But man, this came out excellent. Came out extremely good. So, you know, I was a little bit worried about this somewhat automatic feature, but turned out to be freaking good. Dropped the beans at 194. They developed for about 1 minute and 26 seconds. That's usually my mark, you know, 1 minute and 30. So, wow, I'm very, very surprised. So, okay, cool. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. I'm gonna upload a different video doing everything manually, but hopefully you guys, you know, learned something from this video. If you did, please, you know, just share it with your friends and give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you.